Sal.
You know, before we moved to Oregon, we used to live in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Lived in Mountain View, yes.
Yeah, so that's not really San Francisco, but it's the Bay Area.
Yeah.
But we did something that people probably don't do enough, and that is when we knew we were leaving, we decided to be full-on tourists and check out all the neat sights in San Francisco.
Right. I had done a lot of it before, but it had been many years. I mean,
Yeah.
now you think, oh, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to a significant drive or a flight, so let's go do it.
Yeah.
So we went to Pier 39.
Uh-huh.
We walked across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
And we went to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
We did some other stuff too, but those are the big three.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to talk about first?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
You have to make arrangements early. It's a very popular destination. You have to take a boat to get there. You have to take the official boat. I don't think you can just get on any old boat.
No, you can't land there. You have to be on a tour boat.
Yeah, the official Alcatraz
Right.
boats. So make your arrangements very early because it gets booked up fast.
Yes, have to book online, have to book ahead of time. I guess you could call if you still want to do that, but yeah, you're not going to get tickets day of.
Right.
You're not going to get tickets a week ahead of time, most likely.
Right.
So
plan it. That's
Right.
key. We parked on the street because we went on a Sunday.
Yes.
And we were able to find street parking, which was maybe 3 or 4 blocks from where the boat launch was.
right, yeah, go on a Sunday because they don't enforce. I mean, they enforce some parking laws, but there's a lot of free parking there instead of $25 for the day. So it was quite nice.
Yeah, San Francisco is going to be spendy no matter what. It's one of the
Yes.
most expensive cities in the United States for hotel rooms, by the way. I learned that
Oh.
recently.
Okay.
So be prepared. You know, bring your wallet. It's okay. It's totally worth it. It's a great city. It's a world-class city.
Yes.
Alcatraz.
Yeah.
You get on the boat, and there's concessions outside of that area where you can get a sandwich or you can get a cup of coffee or something like that. We did that, right?
Yeah.
And it was fine. Wouldn't really say it was the best thing ever, but it was good to load up because you are there and you can spend a lot of time.
A lot of walking. You know, you can walk around the whole island. You can walk through all the buildings. If you want to take a tour, they'll lock you in so you can see what it's like. We didn't do that.
No, I didn't want to
But
be
you could still walk in without them closing, you know, and so it was really neat. I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of underground tunnels and really interesting areas. It's, you know, I don't know when it was built, but it definitely has a historic feel to it.
yes, definitely. So, and there's the whole island. You're looking back at, you know, either San Francisco or you're looking over at the Oakland, Berkeley area.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, obviously the Golden Gate Bridge is there. So it's fabulous. I mean, some billionaire will buy this someday and just have an amazing place to live.
I think it's part of the National Park Service,
Yeah, I know.
so I don't know.
But
Or
when
the
when
Golden
the debt
Gate
gets high
National-
enough, they'll start selling national parks.
Aw.
Sadly.
Okay, so let's go talk about the Golden Gate Bridge, which anybody who's seen any photos of San Francisco, they've certainly seen the Golden Gate Bridge. Probably a lot of people don't realize you can walk across the bridge.
Yeah.
Again, I think we went on a Sunday, very early in the morning.
Right, and you know, that's the thing. Very early in the morning, the sun, you know, rises in the east. For any of you who don't know, so you know, when you're looking back at San Francisco, the sun is right in your eyes. So you're not going to get great pictures. The evening, when it's setting in the west, would be better pictures back towards. But it's still beautiful. It was a great walk across. The other side is Sausalito. So I believe we parked on the San Francisco side.
No, we parked on the Sausalito side.
We did, okay.
Yeah, there's a parking lot right at the end of the bridge. You just take
Yeah.
that first exit when you get off the bridge, and there's a public parking there.
Yeah.
I don't even think they charged for parking, did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, oh, that's a good deal.
So if they did, it was maybe $5. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
So we walked all the way over to the San Francisco side, and you know, they have a little tourist center there too, and then walked back.
Yeah, it took us a couple hours, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't hugely challenging, but we were hungry because we didn't eat breakfast before we left.
Yeah.
So we had lunch in Sausalito, which is really beautiful. It's a really cute little community.
That's right,
and
yeah.
really fun. Now you were able to take some amazing night photographs. You took a class.
Yeah, I did. I took a class we went over to some of the beaches on the north side of the bridge, and then at night the Golden Gate Bridge was lit up and then San Francisco behind it. I'll put that picture in here. It was great.
That's a great photo,
Yeah.
and good to know that there is opportunity on the north side of the bridge if you go have a car and you drive over
Right.
at a different time. Now there's a toll to use the bridge, and it's spendy. I don't know what it is now.
$7 last time I went
Yeah.
over.
So be prepared to have
And if
some
you don't
cash.
pay, it's $31.
Well, I don't even know how they do it anymore. I think they have electronic toll taking. You just get a
all
bill in the
electronic,
mail.
right? Yep.
Well, that's kind of nice. What else about the Golden Gate Bridge? Gosh, it'd be really fun to learn some history about how it was built or when it was built, or see some of the footage of the high winds that they were dealing with.
You saw some of the pictures of, like the spans just connected by cables, and it's just kind of sitting out there. So there were some really great pictures on I believe it was the San Francisco side. It wasn't a museum, but it was kind of a little tourist thing. So they had some great pictures in there.
Yeah.
And both sides you can get good pictures of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's really...
It's a beautiful bridge.
Yeah, it is.
And that area, I mean, it's just, San Francisco is such an amazing city. I love it. It's so pretty. And Sausalito is really pretty. And the Marin Headlands are very beautiful. In fact, you can go to the Marine Mammal Center up that way. You have to Google it, but it's very close. There's a nice beach there. You can donate money to help save the marine mammals.
Yeah. Looking down at the boats passing underneath was really cool.
Yeah, so San Francisco, of course, more on the Oakland side, is a big port city, of course, and there's huge ships that go out into the ocean underneath the Golden Gate Bridge out of the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so great there. I love it. I love San Francisco. Pier 39.
Yes.
That's a tourist spot, full on.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's right on the Embarcadero, and there's other piers,
Ghirardelli is
thank
out
you.
that way.
Yeah, chocolate, and there's a lot to do. But we had lunch and couldn't even tell you the name of it. I'll see if I can find it. But it was on Pier 39, and just
Great.
The soup, clam
Clam
chowder.
chowder, yeah.
Wow, just really good.
Really good, and the service was perfect. The server was a mature fella who knew what he was doing. He wasn't real chatty. His timing was excellent. He brought everything into the perfect pace so that we were able to enjoy a really nice, comfortable lunch. That day that we went to Pier 39, we actually took the cable car up over the hill, and it dropped us off down near the Embarcadero, and it just walked over to Pier 39. And that was really fun. What was the key to that, again, is get tickets. You can buy tickets from a kiosk near the cable car, but go early because you get really long lines waiting for the cable cars any weekend. It's just really popular, and it's crowded. Often there's no seating, so you might have to stand on the cable car.
Right.
But you get fun views. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it was fun. I wanted to do it. I'd done it years ago, but again, can't remember when the last time. So it's like, I want to go do that before we go. So.
The things that you'll see at Pier 39, there's a lot of shops. There's a lot of interesting shops. There's a bunch of sea lions that hang out on docks there, and they're pretty fun to watch, and they have a distinctive aroma.
Yes. They're a big draw. I mean, hundreds over these docks. There's entertainment. You have the silver and the gold guy. There is a juggler on a unicycle. Like he's 10 feet in the air on a unicycle juggling. So I'm like, wow. So very talented people.
You can buy candy. There's a candy store.
Yeah. Lots of stores. There's an aquarium.
Yeah, souvenir shops.
Right. Yeah.
I think somewhere in that area is also one of those Ripley's Believe It or Not museums.
Right.
We didn't do that, but there's that. I think there's a wax museum out that way.
Yeah.
There's
a
just
lot to do. There's you can walk for a couple of miles along the Embarcadero, and lots of stuff. You can walk out. There's tugboat, submarine.
Oh,
a couple of other ships. And if you go to the Oakland side, Alameda, there's an aircraft carrier. I think it's the
neat.
USS Hornet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that, but so there's some cool stuff to see.
I love San Francisco. I mean, there's just so much to do and see there. It's just a fantastic city, and
Yeah.
I always feel very fondness for it.
Yeah. Golden Gate Park. You know, Japantown, Chinatown.
Great museums, Palace of Fine Arts is
Yes.
out that way. That's a really beautiful area. You can walk around.
De Young
and
is there.
The De Young Museum in the park is great. The Science Museum is in the park.
It's not the Rose Garden.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
Legion of Honor is up there at the
Right,
Lincoln
there's-
Golf Course.
It's not a museum, but it's a flower place indoors. It's beautiful. I mean,
Oh, the Botanical Gardens
Yeah,
or the Pavilion of Flowers or something?
yes, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Outside, I found just as amazing. And outside, it's all volunteers keeping those flowers going, and it was beautiful.
There's a Japanese tea garden you can walk through. That's quite nice. There's a tea house there.
Yeah,
That's
So-
really beautiful.
there's a lot to do. It's not just a day trip.
Right.
So,
We lived there, so we don't have any accommodation recommendations.
Right. Oh,
mean,
boy.
It's tough. You're going to stay in San Francisco, you're going to pay a pretty penny, but even outside, I think it's pretty spendy.
Yeah.
If you're going to be outside of San Francisco, try to stay near a BART line. That's the metro, so you can get into town easily.
Yeah.
That'd be my suggestion.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks,
This was fun.
Yeah.
Good memories.